Riffin with Rizzuo all day long. Pulling up the newso and I'll sing you a song, 'cause oh, I got it bad. And oh, it's so sad, but I'm here and I'm gonna try to make you glad. And welcome to the Riffin with Rizzuo news, baby. I'm your host, paulrizzuo here. How the hell's everybody doing on this last week of thanky giving, the November? Oh boy, it's almost over, and now we're starting a whole new month. It's probably the worst month, though, of the entire year. Oh, and then they expect all this cheer. I ain't got no cheer left. I got my pants dropping down to my ankles, no money left in the wallet. And everybody wants you to buy everything off the fucking shelves like you're a rich Santa Claus with a dick as big as a fucking Empire State Building. But, oh, sure. Where the hell's everybody getting all these goddamn Teslas? I see more Teslas on the road than anyone else. I swear Elon Musk must have a bigger pecker than Santa Claus. Everyone's driving him around, sitting on his lap. They don't even have to pay attention to the road. Apparently there's a computer in there that drives you around. One short circuit, and that's it. You're ramping off the fucking highway to the cornfield or into a pond. That'd be actually pretty good. That's one less Tesla on the road I have to look at. Granddaughter loves those goddamn cars. I don't see what the hell all the fuss is about, but you gotta take them to a charging station if you live somewhere close by. Otherwise, you're stranded in the middle of nowhere. You'll have the Christmas evil psychopath come out and slit your throat, like in those old school Christmas horrors, which I actually have to take a look at. I got a whole list I found on the Reddit. So we'll have to take a look at that. Christmas evil, I'll just name a couple so you guys can get started. Black Christmas, that was a good one. Silent Night, Deadly Night, that was good. Christmas Evil, Santa's Sleigh, and Jack Frost. But I really want to see Rare Exports. Yeah, I hear Rare Exports is pretty good. And all this shit they're exporting out of China into the Walmart. You gotta go out there and buy a Christmas bulb. Oh boy, it'll fall out of your basket and you'll step on it and bust your toe all to hell. Then there's another hospital bill you have to pay. Oh boy, I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I had a hell of a time, a little hectic, but you know, I strolled around, got the Bonneville up and running, lots of turkey. Well, let me just go through it. I had the turkey done, sawed the thing out with an electric knife and took his head right out, drilled out the stuffing, took a hammer and split it in half. I love those electric knives. Maybe not too good if you've been drinking hard mules. You'll end up murdering your family real quick. So, gotta be careful with that. Had the mashed potatoes, not the powdered shit in the box. Cranberry sauce, like I said before, from scratch. The Thanky Giving episode. If you haven't checked that out, listen to that. What else here? Roasted corn on the grill, and then I sawed it off with a chainsaw. Gotta make sure you get every little kernel or nugget. Had a Brussels sprouts soaked in booze and sauteed in a cast iron skillet coated in pig piss or pig grease. Bottle of bourbon, of course. Send you to the moon or to the toilet. So that's where you're going to want to be after you're done eating that meal. Of course, you need a nice loaf of bread from scratch, not the shit that has 1,001 preservatives in it, has a shelf life longer than a human being. And that was it. And then you pass out and you do it again next year. Oh yeah, that's thanky danky giving for you. Hopefully everybody had a nice dinner too. I know there's a lot of fights that happen. Lots of news, lots of horse shit. Families can't get along. One another can't even sit on the sofa without having a gun in between them. All right, well, let's take a look at some news. I'm excited to get right into it. Oh boy, on the Riffin with Rizzuo news. All right, first article of the night. Man charged after allegedly trying to kill someone for eating all the tacos. What the fuck? How fat is this man? Morgantown, West Virginia. A man has been charged after allegedly trying to kill someone in Morgantown for eating all the tacos. Well, where at? Was this his thanky again? On November 20th, deputies with the County Sheriff's Department, troopers of the West Virginia State Police responded to a residence on Warm Hollow Road. It doesn't seem like it was warm that day. It should be cold, Hollow Road. Oh boy. Because they reported a dispute. According to a criminal complaint, when deputies arrived, they spoke with the victim who stated that Dale Martin, anybody named Dale out there, you better believe that they're getting themselves into some murder mysteries or some trouble, whatever the hell it might be. If they're 53, which they are, 53 in Morgantown, I guess he got pissed off. He ate all the tacos. At that time, Martin went to the bedroom and retrieved a .22 caliber semi-automatic rifle. See, gun in between you in the couch. And the victim ran up the staircase after seeing Martin with the rifle. Of course, you're gonna run away until you get a hole blown through your leg. You fall down the fucking stairs, crack your head wide open. The victim stated that Martin fired the gun into the staircase where he had just been. See, just like he did. And a witness to the incident said Martin called him earlier in the evening and stated, "I just shot at the victim. I don't think I won't get the 12 gauge and blow his fucking head off," the deputy said. Holy hell, this guy means business. He looks insane. Actually, he doesn't really. He looks a little troubled. His eyebrows are raised like he didn't do anything wrong, but deputies then found a firearm as well as a spent shell casing, where at least 2 of the rounds went through the residence into the outer walls, according to them. Oh boy, Dale Martin, been charged with attempted murder. Obviously, he has been held in the North Central Regional Jail. Well, there's not going to be any tacos there to have, so you pretty much screwed yourself. You should have just worked at Taco Bell or something, then you can really have it all. You can make a taco whenever the hell you want. And even if you run out all the fucking customers in the drive-thru line, you can serve them gruel and shit, and you can hoard all the tacos under your shirt and waddle out of there like Santa Claus into a fucking whatever the hell car you have, some broken piece of shit Pontiac, a Bonneville. Oh boy, that's what I drive. A Bonneville, down the hill, carrying tacos, left and right, through the snowy night. And you'll drop a taco one of those fucking refried beans, lay flat on the road, and you'll murder a whole family of 5 just because you had to hoard all the fucking tacos to yourself. I don't even understand what the hell the problem is. This guy it seems like he just wants to blow his fucking head off. Quoted from the deputies, but just throw him into a fucking refried bean machine and put it on high frappe spin. And you can watch him blend into the refried beans and then make a taco out of his sorry ass. Oh boy, that's right. Call it the Dale Martin, I'm sorry you were live taco. And maybe I'll give Taco Bell a call. I'll say, hey, you have, I got one person from Morgantown, West Virginia to work in your facility. He loves tacos. I guarantee you he'll be a crime employee. You'll have nothing else to worry about. He'll do everything that you ask. But if you eat a taco in front of him, he'll pull out his .22 and blow a hole through your shoe and then rip the gun up your asshole and split you in half like in Terrifier 1. Or in Hostel, they hang you upside down and saw your body in half. Or was that Bone Tomahawk? They all do the same thing. They all shred them out one by one. And then the taco is done. But, alright, let's move on to something next. Next. Wound socket police arrest man accused of repeatedly shoplifting from Dollar Tree. Oh boy. First off, what the hell is wound socket? Where is that? Couldn't even imagine coming up with something like that in a meeting. What should we call this town? How about wound socket? Everyone's drunk to fuck. They all hit their hammers down on the table at once and break the fucking table down. Uncover all the little children that they're fucking that day. That's the town of Woonsocket. Oh. Hey, I'm not. Don't get mad at me. This happens all the time. I'm just trying to put some information in your ears so then you can maybe help these innocent kids. Yeah, they're just whatever. In Gaza, I saw a fucking baby. It was like whatever. 7 months old, not even 36 weeks or whatever. That was like pulled from rubble. It's like, Jesus Christ, this Earth, I hope it blows over to another fucking universe where we can learn what the hell actual love language is, but I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon, so let's just read the Riffin news. Woonsocket Police Department said Wednesday that it arrested a man accused of repeatedly shoplifting from a dollar store. He didn't get everything in one shopping trip. Or maybe his pockets weren't big enough. You have to make a couple trips. How dumb do you think the employees are? They're not that dumb. The store is small and there's so much shit in there. You think they can't keep an eye on you? They keep an eye on everything else in the store. They're definitely going to see you, especially you fucking creep, you Woonsocket creep. He just looks a little off and a little drugged out. Oh, sure. Police said they responded to a report of shoplifting at a Dollar Tree on 401 Clinton Street on November 16th around 1:15 p.m. That's a horrible time to shoplift. Right after everyone's done their lunch, they're all perked right up. Didn't you know that's a bad time to give up? But it looks like now you're really caught. Yeah, you're caught for shoplifting, baby. I can actually understand why you may have shoplifted. It's because the dollar store, guess what? Nothing's a fucking dollar. Maybe a candy, something's gonna rot your fucking teeth out, so you have to call the dentist and spend $1 times 9 billion, so you have to get your teeth fucking hammered out and restuck in. No. Yeah, so, I gotta steal a little bit, but, I'm on, like, my 3rd charge, so if I steal something again, I'm gonna go to, like, upstate, and I don't feel like getting raped by a fucking whole group of black boys. Security footage showed that the suspect had taken, a shopping cart full of merchandise, out of the store, through the back door. Yeah, good one, Reginald. That's that most obvious trick in the book. I did that when I was about, 24. I used to do that shit. Got away with it. Up until they saw me with a pack of Gushers that I stole off the shelves. But hey, they were the sour kind. I love those, he had a ski mask on. With and without a ski mask in the footage. According to the police documents, an officer saw a suspicious man. He does look suspicious. Later identified as Julio Vasquez, 39. Wound socket. Sounds like a fucking tool. Hey, could you pass me the wound socket? I gotta undo my tire on the road. So I crashed down. Boom. The whole car blows out. Before I could ever get to the goddamn Dollar Tree. During the arrest, Woonsocket police said Vasquez, or whatever the hell his name is, got aggressive, just like they always do. Just like they always do. Well, he's got nothing left. All the shit that he stole, the tissues he stole, they're gonna wipe his little tears from his eyes. Cops got that in the back of the trunk. So, of course, he's gonna get aggressive. He has nothing left to hold. And at one point he said, I'm going to get a gun and shoot you. Yeah, that's going to go over well. It's not going to go over well. In fact, the officer said, go to hell. Go to hell. Julio, go to hell. Vasquez. I'm going to speech the last name. I'll see what the hell it actually is. Well, I was close, Vasquez. Right. And then police also alleged that Vasquez kicked an officer with his right foot. So he's getting some hefty fines. They don't say what the hell he got charged with, probably because it just happened. So he's going to be having that on his mind for about the next 2 years. Probably go to jail for actually the dollar store shit. Probably would have just been a fine. Depends on how much money it all was worth. There's different tiers, oh boy, of what you'll get charged with. But it seems like Julio Vasquez always in trouble. Maybe he'll have to pay his debt, working at the fucking Dollar Tree, seeing what the hell he's gonna watch himself. His job is to catch shoplifters. They made a deal with the cops. Says if you do this for 10 years, living paycheck to paycheck, but not even, you have to whore yourself out on the side of the street. And we got just the job for you. We're going to put pins in your eyes, Band-Aids up your ass, and we're going to bend all your toes back, and that's how your life will be for the next 10 years. Or we'll throw you in jail for the next, from life to prison now. If you get in trouble for shoplifting, they're just gonna throw the key away. Could you imagine if it was that serious? Back then, back in the old days, what they did was they put a guillotine through your head. If you stole anything like that, either that or they saw your fingers off one of them fucking barbaric wrench cutters or whatever the hell they'll use. But gotta be careful out there these days. I know I learned my lesson, kinda, but Well, best of luck to you, wound socket man. Maybe pick a better place to go steal shit from. You look pretty sad in front of a judge. The judge is probably just going to humiliate you the whole time and shove a tree up your ass and $1 in your mouth just in time for Christmas. All right, best of luck to you, Julio. If you can pull this off and pull your ass out of your head or your head out of your ass. Oh. And maybe get out a wound socket because it doesn't seem like it's working for you. So maybe turn that socket wrench a little tighter, huh? Oh. All right. Next. Metro Atlanta woman charged more than $7,000 for a Subway sandwich. Says she can't get her money back. Wow. How does that happen? Let's take a look. We'll see how it happened. More than $7,000 for a Subway Italian sub. I don't think they could make it, even if they had the right ingredients that would cost $7,000 to make. Subways, well, first off, they love having a pedophile, Jared Fogle, or whatever the hell his name is. Mr. Fogle should have made a sub after him. Oh, and everyone will eat him right up. Oh, then it'll be like he's being murdered and taken off the face of the earth. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people want that for him. I don't know where the hell he's at. Probably in jail, rotting in a fucking bread machine or something, but that's what a Metro Atlanta woman discovered charged to her credit card bill after ordering a regular number 4 from a College Park Subway. Well, first off, your first mistake is walking into a Subway. And number 2, the other mistake is ordering a regular number 4 because those subs suck. I like Italian subs, but Subway doesn't have meat that came out of the back of a pig's asshole. You know what I'm saying? It's just not real meat, just like the tuna's fake. I don't know what the hell they use. I could have gone to Italy and got the sandwich. Oh, yes. Yes, you could, but it wouldn't be 7,000 buckaroos. I can tell you that. Connor said at the end of every week she checks her credit card statements. You should really check them every day because everyone likes to take a little $12 up. You have a subscription. Oh, it's $15. Oh, I didn't plan on that. Oh. And then you get so matched in your own brain. And you can't keep it all together. You have to have Google Documents fucking work it out for you if you can even figure out how that works. A lot of people don't. Alright, so she noticed the charge. I know exactly what it normally costs. She knows exactly the amount. It's $7.54. Oh, $7.54. That's still too much. Oh, the subs suck. Oh, yes, they really do. You know what I like to do, guys? If I'm strapped on cash, which I am, if you haven't looked around at how much everything fucking costs, go to Sheets. You just go to the value menu. You hit, I'm going to get a turkey sub. Sure. Pretzel roll, a little bit of light mustard. Not too much mayonnaise. They douse the whole bun in that. It's like you're eating out a messy clam on the side of the street. No. Gotta have the oil on there, salt, pepper, oregano. If your asshole's not burning, get the jalapenos. But if it is burning, get the mild pepper rings. Maybe toast the roll first. If they toast the whole sub, it turns out to be burnt as hell. So, and you get the value meal. You get a little bag of French fries that never dissolve in your stomach liner. Keeps you full for a good 3 to 4 hours, though. And then I get a cup of coffee, halfway down, I chuck it out the window and it knocks some driver off the cliff. You know, another car, two car pile up in the pond. But I mean, that's about what is it, $5.48 for that meal, and that's about as cheap as you're gonna get in a food industry world that we're living in. So that's what I do. That's the $5.42. It's $5 and some change. So if you guys live near Sheetz and you want some decent shitty food for the price that you can barely live on, then just go buy that and stand in line, wait for your number to be called. Oh, God damn it. All right, well, let's get back to this article. It looks like she was charged $7,112.98 just for a shitty Italian sub. I was like, oh my God, how did this happen? Well, I can tell you how it happened. The psychopath employee, he probably wired some of the money to her own account. She hacked the fucking debit card machine out. That's what these hackers do. Oh, they work at Subway, or a job or two, and then they hack the whole way through your life and your bank account. Oh. Connor then noticed that the number on the tip line matched several numbers on her telephone line number. What matched? So she now believes that the screen changed to tip when she was trying to enter her phone number to collect her Subway reward points. Let me get this straight. Her phone number is 711298. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, God. I must have been keying it in on the keypad. Oh, and then the screen changed. Oh, Connor said, well, you better clean your contacts or glasses off because you need to pay attention. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that keypad. That keypad has control of your life. Apparently. She thought it would be a simple fix, but for nearly a month, Connor has been trying unsuccessfully to get the charge reversed. Well, call the Subway hotline or talk to the man in charge if you can get hold of him. I'm sure he's sleeping in a fucking sub roll in a toaster oven. That's where I'd put him. And it's like a Saw movie. I'd just roll him into the oven, just burn him to death, and then take all this money out of his bank accounts and then hover over him and say your subs suck. They really suck. And then dump some real tuna on him and then shred some cheese on him and throw him back in a fucking toaster oven. No, he'll be burnt. He'll be burnt just like his business should be burnt down to the fucking ground. And can't even charge people right, but I don't know, maybe it was her fault, but I guess not. Who knows? Connor said the Subway store manager repeatedly refused to discuss it with her, and she received a denial letter when she disputed the charge with her credit card company. Seems like the Subway store manager has something to do with stealing all your money there, Miss Connor. I'd look into her. This is unbelievable because I feel like everyone that sees it has to know that it's a mistake. I've worked in retail before. I know how we tally up at the end of the night, Connor said. Oh boy. That's what Connor said. Well, that is, yes, a mistake. Yeah, of course it's a mistake. Who the hell spends $7,000 at that store? That Subway store? Oh, nobody. Nobody spends that much. Bank of America, which is the issuer of Connor's credit card, well, you gotta get rid of that bank. That's the worst name for a big Bank of America. Yeah, that's one I'm definitely going to avoid. Said they reached out to the Subway franchise and its corporate office. Minutes after tagging Subway, we gotta tag everything on a social media now. We're living through the fucking internet pipeline. The internet pipeline where you tag everything up like you're hanging laundry on a line. But really they're just hanging you out to dry. Oh, out to dry. Yeah, and then minutes after tagging Subway on social media about the story Monday evening, Subway responded to Gray's multiple requests for comment and said they were aware of Connor's dispute the charge and that the Bank of America had requested a chargeback. Oh. Yeah, well, you want to know why? Why they gave you the chargeback is because they tagged you. They tagged your ass on social media. As soon as that hits there, everyone reads it, and then you'll be 9 depths through the floor of hell, and you'll lose your business, your livelihood, all that. So, of course, $7,000 isn't that much compared to what the hell you have, which is probably 70 million fucking bucks. More rings around the Saturn, more dollar bills through your eyelids than you can possibly imagine. And that's what happened here. You're just trying to take advantage of it. A young lady who doesn't really know what good food is, but who the hell does? All right. Let's take a look at one more. I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm fucking a little wonky. I'm a little tired. I got a stomach ache. I have to eat a couple Tums and then shit myself and make an egg sandwich on a croissant. Oh. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna saw the croissant in half, throw it in the oven on 325 for about 3 minutes. You don't want it to get too burnt up. It gets burnt pretty quick. Maybe you throw a little olive oil on her. Sure, maybe it's already got too much butter in it. Crack an egg in a bowl. I'm gonna make scrambled eggs this time. I'm gonna sharp cheddar cheese. I'll dice it up, throw it inside the egg. Tons of cracked pepper. I'll twist that thing till my fucking arm falls off. That's how much pepper I like in there. A couple pinches of salt, garlic powder, oregano, cayenne, a little white pepper too. Give it some extra spice. Spiciest, the nicest. Oh. Dice up some garlic, fry that shit up, throw some spinach in there, scallions, and I'll dump the egg batter in there, scoop it over, get a nice fluff on there, maybe throw a little butter on there, you get that nice taste, mixed in with a chicken egg. I got some sausage links, grass-fed beef sausage links. I'm going to saw them in half with a chainsaw, then sear them on a cast iron skillet, a little olive oil, some pepper, salt. I wish I had a hash brown. I don't have any hash browns. I like to get the hash brown patties and put them in the air fryer for a little while. A little olive oil, pepper, salt. Get it real crispy. I like to throw it on the sandwich with some hot sauce. And then usually I'll grill the son of a bitch on a cast iron skillet. But since I'm using a croissant, it's a delicate bread. Delicate bread. I like to just toast it, and then it's so good. I love the flakiness. I mean, that's an underrated sandwich, an underrated bread, but give it a try. Croissant egg sandwich, sausage or bacon or whatever the hell it is, have a hash brown on the side or on the sandwich. All right. Next, let's take a look at our last article. All right, a little political over here. All right, we'll take it just to end our way off the slide. Trump tells Iowa voters he's just not into golden showers. Yeah, sounds like something he would say, and everyone just brushes it off the shoulder because it is pretty hilarious. Coming from a 72 or however how old he is, 79-year-old man, that He's just not into golden showers. Why? Has he been pissed on before? Probably. It's not true, darling. I love you very much. It's not true, the former president recalled telling his wife, Melania. Classic pictures, a fucking flag in the back. He's got a suit on to match the flag. Oh, and his hands are out. He's doing that tiny mouth thing, and his hair is just waving in the wind. Goodbye. Oh, well, I wish he would blow away to the fucking wind. I'm kind of tired of seeing him. Why the hell is he still around? Oh, boy, that's right. He's running for president again. Doesn't he think that he'll be dead in the next 4 fucking years if he gets elected? Or someone's going to take him out with an AR-15 or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the people who have guns that want to blow up the schools and shit, they love this man. Donald Trump felt the need to make his kink preferences very clear to an Iowa audience on Saturday. Yeah, because they follow him from foot to head on everything that he fucking does because they don't have a life of their own. Oh, get Sylvester Stallone to, blow him away. Oh, blow him all away. Oh, into the hay. It'll be like a needle in the haystack. No one will be able to find him, and we'll all be very glad. And then, eventually the rainwater will wash him down into the sand mud pits. And then a car will run over him, and the worst damage he'll do is he'll nick some fucking pickup truck's tire. And that'll be the end of it. He described to the audience how he denied to his wife, Melania, the claim that he had sex workers urinate on him. I believe every word of that. He was with 4 hookers, definitely. Oh, definitely. Trump summarized to a Fort Dodge, Iowa crowd. You think that was good that night? They go up and tell my wife, it's not true. Darling, I love you very much. It's not true. Oh, there's a video. I'll have to take a look at that one. The claim was one of the most incendiary in a 2016 dossier by former British spy Christopher Steele. A document that alleged the Trump campaign colluded with Russia to win the 2016 presidential election. It claimed that Trump, during a 2013 stay at the Ritz-Carlton in Moscow, hired sex workers to perform a golden shower show on the hotel bed to defile it, as he had heard the Obamas had stayed in the same bed. That's really his excuse, so that is pretty funny. Of course he's going to blame the Democrats for it, right? That's what they do. They always blame the other side, only this is going a little too far to the right. Oh, and it's just not right. Well, I guess for him, I don't know. So, let me get this straight. He went to this Ritz-Carlton to try to get back at the Obamas because they stayed there by hiring some hookers to piss on him. Whatever. But sure, I mean, whatever you say, Mr. Trump, you got all these fucking lunatics running around with monster trucks on the ground. They got Trump flags and machine guns hanging off their porch. They're ready to blow the brains out of their skull. And then they will go skip to the mall. They'll go skip to the mall and hand out flyers saying that Obama is a devil child or whatever, and he stayed in the bed, and they'll have a video, a fucking QR code to a video of him getting pissed on by like 10 Chinese hookers and him almost drowning in it, which would be pretty funny if you could see that, but Actually, that one she didn't believe because she said he's a germaphobe. He's not into that. Trump said he's not into golden showers, and they say they called it. I don't like that idea. No, I didn't. I thought that would be a big problem. I was going to have a rough night. But she was what the? He can't even talk right. I was going to have a rough night, but that one she was very good on. Wow. You can't fool me, Mr. Trump. I'm sure Melania pissed all over you and you were a huge germaphobe about it. I can grumble into the floor. Don't piss on me. She's telling everybody that you're a germaphobe, for Christ's sakes. That doesn't make you look that good. It just tells me that Melania thinks your cooter eating skills are subpar. Germaphobe goes a long way with everything in your life. Your relationships, who the hell you play with, what you touch, what you eat, how you fuck, and how you get pissed on. Oh, how you go get pissed on. See, this isn't what the hell the president should be talking about. We just love hearing outlandish shit. That's why we like it. Alright, I don't even give a shit about anything political, so don't try to nail me to the floor to one side of it either, because I don't give a shit about it. No. I don't have time for it. I just have time to make you kids laugh and do the whole mundane life that we're all living here. Everything's through the roof, but I'm trying to sit on a chair. Because I don't want to go anywhere. No. I don't want to go anywhere because it's pretty scary outside. You have to hide from the police so you don't get released. In this space, because you'll want to blow yourself out of a canyon, and on Saturn or Mars or wherever the hell there's oxygen that you can live on. It's getting pretty scarce out there, but, still take a stroll around the block. Just know where all the pedophiles are. As soon as I leave my front door, you got Troy Allen Putt out there. Looked him up online. He's a fucking pedophile. If I ever did see one, a creep to the fucking gizzards. I want to throw him into a fucking pool of fire, but I can't, because I'll get arrested myself. I'll end up in jail like the first fucking clown that tried to murder someone with a 22 because of the tacos. Alright, well, I'm gonna make that eggy baggy croissant. Thank you, giving's over, and we're going to haul out towards Christmas. You have any articles you want to send me, any advice? Email me at paulrizzuo@gmail.com. And follow me on the Instagram. That's paulrizzuo comedy, baby. And I'll talk to you kids, well, a little later, huh? All right. Chad, I got 2 dozen eggs in there, so let's just scramble them up. I already gave them the recipe, so I think it'll be all